career where you've missed some time due to injury, you've overcome those circumstances, and really now you're accomplishing things at the highest level. You're getting a chance to go to nationals. What's this season been like for you as you've had a chance to come back out there and to prove you deserve to be at nationals?
It's been a little chaotic. It's went by quick. It seems like it's all of a sudden here, but it's been great. My goal to come back was just to be as good as I was before my injury, and I surpassed that. And it's been a journey. It's been a long time coming, but time goes by pretty fast. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and just enjoying every moment of it and trying to be as grateful as I can for every opportunity that I have to be able to compete.
Is there a moment or two that you remember from this season that you'll look back on fondly?
Yeah, my conference meet will be one that I definitely remember. I put a lot of pressure on myself to compete, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to PR. I told myself before I went to that meet that I'm going to PR, and that's what I ultimately needed to do. Looking at the entry list, my old PR would not have gotten me at the nationals. I needed every point that I got up there, and it was one of the first times that I showed up to a meet and did what I needed to do and accomplished everything I wanted. So I'm going to look back on that meet and be proud of that.
Now you get a chance to go to nationals and compete against some of the nation's best. What's that experience like for you now, knowing that you're going to go to nationals, and how excited are you to have this chance?
I'm very excited. You know, I was a little nervous, even though I kind of knew I was going to be in, but I was very excited yesterday because I saw that list 2 years ago and I was not on it when I felt like I deserved to be at that championship. But I'm very excited. My parents are very excited. They're going to be flying over to Florida too. So I have a big support system who is stoked for me, and I'm pretty happy to be going.
You know what it's like to just miss the mark, just miss the cut on nationals. How does that change your perspective as you do go into nationals?
I got nothing to lose. You know, I feel pretty good going in, and I'm just, like I said, I'm very grateful for every opportunity I get to compete. Not everyone gets into that meet. Only the 16 best decathletes in the nation go to that meet. So I missed the cut 2 years ago, but I missed that cut to very good athletes, and it's nice to be a part of that field of really good athletes now, and I feel like I'm going to be able to compete with them just fine.
When you look back at the kind of goals you set for yourself when you first started this journey with Humboldt State Track and Field to where you are now, have you been able to check everything off the list? Is this maybe the last check mark you have to make going to nationals?
Yeah, it is. You know, I was just talking to Sarah about this morning, and I would look back. I was looking through my old Facebook feed, and I saw a post that I had posted in 2013, and at the time my PR was 6,100 points, and I was posting about how I had far surpassed all my goals for that season, and my next goal was to make it further on the top 10 list, and now I'm breaking school records and going to national championships, and I think looking back and looking at what my goals used to be, I think I would have made myself pretty happy for my 19-year-old self, but my goal now is to be an All-American, and I think that's going to be my last check, but this is a good start, just getting into the championship.
What's it going to be like making this trip with your fellow teammates, with 6 other Jacks with you?
It's great. You know, it's nice to see a big field. I think I said there hasn't been this many lumberjacks going to nationals since 1995, which it's great to see, because when I first got to this program, we were just hoping for a couple people to hit provisional marks, and as soon as one hit it, it seemed like everyone started hitting it, and now it's nice to see that we're getting people into national championships, and we have some of the best athletes in the nation, and our women's team is 10th in the nation, and it's nice to see all these athletes competing, and it's going to be great going with a huge field of people, 4 coaches, 7 athletes. We're going to have a lot of people cheering, a lot of people from Humboldt representing. It's going to be nice.
Looking forward to nationals. Kate Earl made that trip before in the past as a heptathlete. What kind of information can you get maybe from her and as you prepare for nationals and competing in the multis?
Competing in the multis, it's a lot like every other multi you compete in. It's going to be very low key. The championships is not going to be a lot of people there for the decathlon and heptathlon. It starts a day earlier than the prelims for a lot of the races. So a lot of the big day will be on Saturday when a lot of the finals are going on. So I'm expecting kind of a low key atmosphere. Obviously the pressure will lie with the competitiveness of the field, but I'm just expecting it to be like every other decathlon I've competed in. Go out and get the best marks that you can get, and just compete for yourself, because that's really what decathlons ends up being. It's not so much about winning every individual event as much as it is just fighting for every single point and get what you can out of every event.
Thanks so much, Teigan. I appreciate it.